Did you know you can get recommended at SSB Interviews? As a matter of fact, anyone appearing for the SSB Interviews can get recommended provided he follows certain protocols and show the assessors what they are looking for and not what they are asking you. This is a unique masterpiece designed by a retired brigadier of the armed forces. This consists of all the test and documents used by the candidates and officers at the testing center at all the SSB centers during those 5 to 6 days of testing on which rely the future of many candidates. This book is going to discuss everything in detail of every test and also train you for the exact kind of answers required by the testing officers to judge your personality for the recommendation. Now, this book tells all the aspiring candidates about the questions that are asked to judge a personality attribute. Like for example, if the interviewer wants to know your honesty, how is he going to judge? Ever wondered? Well, the answer is simple. First he twist your head to a different topic and suddenly revert back to his vantage to judge your spontaneity and response. Shifting eyeballs, extra flipping of the eyelids, change in tone of voice, excessive movements, etc. This book will give you all the questions which the officers are trained to ask to judge your personality. It gives you all the SRT the same way as this testing procedure, and the questions remain same for the past 60 years. So you will be answering the same set of questions that once the generals of this country wrote. This book in the form of an CD, or rather an e-book, and is meant to train you with all the questions that are designed by DRDO to test OLQ attributes. Like the rapid fire in the interview, psychology test, and well, of course, GTO tasks. Moreover, it also gives you an entire list of expected answers in the very logical and revealing attributes as required by the 3 assessors in the SSB test. This book will give you an insight into various tests. The exact questions and answers that are still in the procedure. Psychologist set of exact questions with desired responses. How to write stories in TAT. How to write WAT. How to write SRT. And self-appraisal test. With all the questions and their ideal responses that are still in use. GTO's diary. How does he score candidates and interviewers? Set of routine questions which is preset by DRDO to judge a personality. Types of interview techniques. Copies of training materials used DRDO to train armed forces officers to judge candidates, and yes, also some secrets that is hidden till now about SSB. In short, this book is certainly going to get you recommended into the forces if you follow the procedure.